Here's a technique if you're only on, say, laptop and your screen real estate is very precious, and you're trying to work both takeoff and the estimate view at the same time. That I can acknowledge is very, very challenging. So let's see if we can at least try to get enough visibility on what we're trying to accomplish here. Let's say, first of all, I want to take the takeoff view here, and I want to be able to split screen with inside of the view, and I really don't need a takeoff palette at the moment because I could really use the estimate view as a takeoff palette, and it will build the takeoff palette. Every now and then, you might want to use that as well. Imagine everyone has seen this before, and I'm going to go ahead and right mouse button click on the takeoff, and I'm going to float that view. And as I'm floating that view, it's now here where I can introduce it anywhere in the layout or in the UI. Because of, again, this precious nature of the screen real estate, I'm going to try one of two places. One, first of all, it really depends upon if it's more of a horizontal drawing versus a kind of vertical, what type of takeoff I'm going to work on. I'm going to go ahead and dock this all the way on the far right, and that gives me maximum visibility of the actual takeoff itself. And then I have the ability to say, for example, say the estimate view over here, and maybe I want to do some demolition of the ceiling tile right here. If I was to go ahead and zoom in, and I want to maybe identify that, certainly I can go back and forth and maximize my screen real estate here as well. But I'm not out of the woods yet. A lot of times, traditionally, I'm going to want to have my WBS properties open down in the sieve, and I might want to also have my QTO props open as well. So again, it's getting pretty tight here. I can tighten up where I can, take a look at what I need. Now, because the sieve has all of this room that I still might need to be able to see some things over here as far as the line item is concerned, I might want to reposition the takeoff as opposed to all the way here on that far right. I can tear this off and then fly it back in on top of all the other views like the project tab, the estimate, the rates and resources, the dashboard comparison. And I'm going to go ahead and position it intentionally to the right side of that view. Now, doing so, it gives me this ability to see all of the other nested tabs together, but then still maximize my takeoff as well as I can on a single monitor. Open up that filter view a little bit more. And now my sieve is wide open, so I can also see my WBS properties, my QTO props, and then all of the line item details. So now if I was to go ahead and say, hey, I want to sketch my demo, I have the QTO props here, and of course I can stretch this back and forth, stretch these back and forth a little bit if I wanted to see more of my WBS properties. I can open that up here, and of course I can look at the properties with the inside of my QTO props as well. As I start drawing some item, such as my demo, utilizing automatic pricing, so that square footage comes in as takeoff, flies up over to the line item itself, is automatically mapped, and we can see that as well.